take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
He uncorks it for Snead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The quick slant caught. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figured.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Chuck Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
To Nick Bellore.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the extra point.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, rolling to his left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson's going to look to run it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
incomplete. Thrown to the sideline, and
they'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 72 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
On the fake extra point. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to Tyler Lockett. A gain of 4. It's now
off the bootleg. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks 13.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They run it with Carson, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
The tackle made.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Make it a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This is Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. That's to his running back, complete.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. A beautiful fake, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And my goodness, another interception.
Jackson's pass.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's Carson. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Steps away. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Brings up 2nd and
now it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Ravens 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Number 14.
DK Metcalf. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Ravens 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting.
And got his man complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Going deep here for Bryant. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
Time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game, and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To DK Metcalf. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Again, Wilson.
At the Ravens.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Eluding the pressure right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And nothing but daylight ahead. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return. Now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Flushed out right.
5-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Flush to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The Ravens take over.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
15-yard line.
Pass incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Eluding the pressure right. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9.
Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And it's caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out, and the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield, and that will be incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Oh, looking for Andrews down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
More yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A gain of 3.
Now it's Jackson.
And 7.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought him down. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 1. Wilson. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th and 1.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Escaping the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Ravens 12, Seahawks 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And the Seahawks first down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they tie it on the last play of the second quarter. Now the PAT will give them the lead.
Yeah, and how about that extra little jolt that they'll feel when the ball goes through the post?
Jason Myers.
Carry that to the locker room with them and feel like, okay, we got something good going here now, guys.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and
much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on third down, Jackson flushed out right. Looking downfield for Dez. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Flush to his right. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get him down here at the 23. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4 that time. And it's good enough for a Seattle first. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
1st down.
Wilson will throw again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Malik Harrison showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Dobbins. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 3.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down to the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get the first down and more in set. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of a yard.
1 yard is the gain. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 15. That one good for 37 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
This time Wilson will throw. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 79 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
He's going to take off with it. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Jackson. Flushed out right. And his pass, incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that is incomplete. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window. That
means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
43-yard.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Chris Carson.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Derek Wolfe.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st down, it's Carson.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 9, 2nd and 5. They run again with Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to
and, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs.